What's up, everybody? Excuse me, it's your boy Bob Hollywood with another episode of Bob's Holly World. Today we're going to be reviewing some figures. There's 4 figures in front of you. I'm going to break this down to 2 videos. They're 2 packs, obviously Marvel Legends 3 3/4 inch figures. The figures all together are Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot, which are in this pack right here to the left, and then Gamora and Star-Lord. I am mostly excited, or more excited rather, for the Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot. The Star-Lord and Gamora, I had both of them already. And I'll go into that. I'll explain that later. But so this first video is going to be for Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot. So I'm going to pick up that packaging. It comes with a comic, and this is not the first time I've bought this sort of Marvel Legends 3 3/4 inch scale. These Marvel Infinite with the comic. I bought the Lady Thor and Odin's Son pack a few months ago at this point, and these I bought at Ollie's, as you can see. I spent $9.99 on them at Ollie's. Yeah, I'm super excited to have it. This is only the 3rd time I've been to Ollie's in the last 10 years, maybe even longer than that. Like, it's just a store that fell off my radar. And what had happened was I went there to check out their toys, and they had toys at a discount store, so I bought some stuff, and I ended up having to take that stuff back, some of that stuff back, not everything. So I knew I had to do a return. And then somebody in a Facebook group I was in, a Marvel Legends group for the 6-inch figures, said there was some miscommunication between him and an Ollie staff member over the phone. He was looking for Marvel Legends. They told him they had some, and they had Marvel Legends, but it was the small ones. It wasn't necessarily these, but I was like, well, since I got to do a return anyway, I might as well look and see what they have. And that first day, there was these 2. I returned the items I had to the Ollies that I bought these from, that I bought them from, and they had the Star-Lord and the Gamora. And then the second day I went back, it just so happened to see Ollie's. I was actually going to stop at this Goodwill, and I was like, oh, there's Ollie's. I went in there and they had this as well as some more of these, so that's cool. I'm gonna bust open these guys, man. Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot. The plastic is gonna be pretty easy, so I'm not gonna cut because it's just gonna be simple. You see, here's the comic. It says custom edition 7, not for resale, and it's titled Rocket, Raccoon, Secret Wars. So that's cool. These are from 2015, I believe. 2015. Right there. Hasbro obviously made these, and it's owned by Disney. Marvel is owned by Disney. You see here we have the figures in their plastic. And Rocket is the small one. If you're not familiar with the line, the characters, I'll be honest, I wasn't familiar with the characters. Give me a second so you can hear me. I wasn't familiar with the characters prior to the films. Prior to the 2 MCU films, and then obviously the characters are also in Avengers 3. I was not familiar with. I didn't know who a Rocket Raccoon was. I didn't know who a Drax, Groot, Star-Lord, any of that. But now I'm familiar, and these are comic accurate, so they're wearing matching outfits and whatnot. His head swivels 360 degrees. You see I'm turning his body, not his hip. It's the same. And it goes down that much and looks up that much. Looking at this figure in the plastic, I thought he would have been more like a figurine, so I am not disappointed. His arms don't move. Nothing wastes, but his tail moves. And what I wanted to do with this guy is, it's obviously a little raccoon. I was going to, maybe buy another one of these packs and paint him, Rocket, and turn him into a fox. And I cannot think what the alien race is called on Star Wars right now. It's like Amaran, I believe. And yeah, I think a fox is a little bit bigger than a raccoon, but it'll work. It'll work. And here's Groot. As you can see, he's not as tall as he should be, and just because his legs attach. So I think that's cool. We'll go ahead and get Rocket's gun out as well, because Groot doesn't need a gun, so he doesn't own a gun. He's not a member of the NRA. Before I get to Groot, let me just look at Rocket's weapon. He has a trigger finger, but it doesn't necessarily need to go into the gun to make it work. And this is a cool weapon. It looks realistic enough to go like a Joe. It doesn't have to be a space weapon necessarily. Let me go over the Rocket's details as well. Like, look at his face. They painted his face pretty well. He looks pretty good on camera. Actually, I like the way he looks on camera more than I like the way he looks in person. That makes sense. And they're wearing the blue and white outfits. His tail is painted black and brown. It looks like a little raccoon. Like I said, maybe I'll buy another for $10. They're not too expensive. They're not expensive at all. I'll buy another and paint them, like I said. I just want to make sure I give Groot his right feet. Okay, I almost put it on the wrong foot. So this is my first time having to do this with a 3 3/4 figure. Really my first time doing it at all. Like, I've never built a figure successfully. I'm in the process of building Sasquatch and what's the other one? Sentinel. I almost said Sentry. And I mean, I did the Ares collect and connect for DC, but it's not a build a figure technically, like if there's branding involved. So here we have Rocket and Groot. And Groot is tall enough to go with a 6-inch figure. Obviously, he would be short in that case. He wouldn't be his normal size. He's supposed to tower over the other things because he's a tree. But I love him. I don't know if my lighting is doing this guy justice, but this guy is amazingly detailed. Like, he looks like a tree. Like, there's like detailing, and black wash is nice. Like, this is a really well put together figure. Like, his pants have like a feeling. Actually, it's his whole outfit. It's not just his pants. Wow, he looks badass. I'm not even gonna lie, he looks phenomenal. Let's go over his articulation, and that's where his head started at, his default. And it does not go down, it does not go up, but it rotates 360 degrees, and it comes off, which is fucking gnarly. And his arms rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. They go up that high. His his elbows also rotate at the shoulder 360 degrees. No matter which way you go. The left arm is a little bit stiffer than the right arm, but he's not giving me any problems. Bends at the elbows. Now this time the right arm's giving me more trouble than the left arm. So they balance it out. The left arm appears to be just less than 90 degrees. And the right arm is a little bit better. No articulation at the hands, which I'm not mad about. Waist, no waist articulation, but he has this part of his jacket that's soft, that moves, but his waist isn't actually moving. His legs, let me see if I can push this part of his jacket up a little bit. I can't. His legs go up that high and go back that far, not far at all. And they go out to the side. He could do a complete split. He's a cheerleader, wee! And his knees bend. Both knees bend. And they're also going to rotate. And he also has an ankle. Oh, yeah, he has good articulation. He's up there with the 6-inch figures, man. His hands don't move, but some of the other hands don't move. So I don't have another Rocket to compare these two with, but I do have another Groot. And it's the actual 6-inch Groot. Yeah, I was kidding. It's not really the 6-inch Groot, but he does come with the 6-inch Marvel Legends figures. So there's this Groot. This Groot is obviously comic accurate. This one is film accurate from Guardians 2. He's wearing the Ravager's outfit. But I think that's cool, you know, like he could grow up to be this guy. Now I just need like a teenage Groot. And I'll keep collecting Groots. I'd get the Marvel Legends Build-A-Groot if he's bigger than this. Like, hell yeah, he's a tree. Trees grow forever, right? But I think that's cool. I like their little matching outfits. Make them look like more like a team. And I mean, I don't remember the beginning of the first Guardians film, but I believe Rocket and Groot were already together, and then they met the rest of the clique. So that's pretty cool. Let me read their duo. I'm sorry. An unlikely duo, Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot join the intergalactic fight for justice and with all kinds of bark and bite. So that's cool. One can bite, and one is a tree made out of bark. That's pretty neat. Rocket needs his tail to balance himself, but that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let all the homies know where they can find me, B.O.B. That's right here at Bob's Holly World. And I appreciate your interest. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. It's Saturday here. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Bye-bye.